Hey, bro, crank it up. Wow. Wow. Wow.
Man, I got nobody. I don't know about that, but you know how we do right here.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm taking you on a journey, not just a journey, but a journey to one of the greatest wonders of Southeast Asia and also the greatest wonders of the world, the Borobudur Temple. Come with me, let's go. It all started early in the morning. Waiting for me was an amazing tour guide, full of stories, full of energy, ready to take me beyond just sightseeing, but into history. We started our journey along Indonesia's beautiful roads, and honestly, from the very first few minutes, I could already feel it. This was going to be special. We continued our journey. All I could see around me was pure beauty. Endless stretches of green rice fields, tall trees swaying gently by the roadsides, and the scenery so beautiful it almost didn't feel real. Everywhere I looked, it was just nature at its finest. So calm, so alive, so refreshing. It felt like the road wasn't just taking me to Borobudur. It was like reminding me how beautiful the journey itself can be. As we drove further, there was this beautiful horse-drawn carriage moving gracefully, almost like something from another era. And just right in front of me, these colorful tourist cars with open roof, bright, vibrant, full of life, and the people, probably tourists, enjoying themselves.
The best tour guide in the world.
Borobudur,
Yes.
Magelang, Central Java, Indonesia. Borobudur, the largest Buddhist temple
In the world.
in the world.
Wow.
Now become the one of the World Heritage.
Wow.
Yeah. Before it was one of 7 wonder, but most of the structure 70% they change new stone. Yeah. So no more become 7 wonder.
Oh wow.
What I really love about this place is how safe and modern it feels. Everything is well organized, very secure, and tourist friendly. They even have a proper luggage storage area for where you can safely keep your belongings while you explore. So you don't have to walk around carrying heavy bags or worrying about your stuff. It just makes the whole experience more relaxed, more comfortable, and easy to enjoy. Right here is the ticket counter where you normally grab your entrance passes. But honestly, I didn't have to worry about it. My amazing tour guide had already taken care of everything for me. so thoughtful, so selfless. That's why he's the best. And moments like this just reminds me how warm, genuine Indonesian people are. The kindness here isn't forced, it's natural. It's a kind of hospitality that makes you feel welcome, not just as a tourist, but as a family. Once you scan the barcode, the gates open automatically, smooth and easy. From there, you hop onto the trolley that takes you towards the entrance of the temple. I jump onto the trolley, honestly feeling like a little kid again, just excited for what's gonna happen next. Then we arrive at the arrival shelter. Wow, right in front of me, these stunning lotus plants, gently floating with fishes swimming peacefully underneath them. It was so calm, so beautiful, and I could already feel that another surprise was waiting for me just ahead.
Limasan.
What's the meaning of Limasan?
Limasan is a wooden house.
Oh.
In Java, we had many times earthquakes. Wooden house follow the movement.
And then I learned something that honestly blew my mind. The Limasan house isn't just beautiful, it's brilliant design. Its structure was built to withstand earthquake, and that makes so much sense because Java sits in a region that's naturally prone to earthquake. When I heard that, I just paused for a moment like, wow, this isn't just architecture, this is wisdom passed down through generations. Every beam, every joint, every angle carefully crafted, not just for beauty, but for survival. Imagine building something traditional, something cultural, and at the same time engineering it to move with the earth instead of fighting against it. That realization hits me differently. It made me appreciate the house even more, not just as structure, as a symbol of how people here have learned to live in harmony with nature. Truly mind-blowing. And then at the counter, something unexpected happened. They handed you a pair of soft shoes made from bamboo to wear inside the temple. At first, I find it very unusual, but it makes sense to me later.
Rubber and made from bamboo. It's for protect the stone from erosion.
It's not just a footwear, it's about preservation. Every step you take inside the temple is protected and cushioned, not just for comfort, but to safeguard the sacred floor beneath you. It's a quite thoughtful way of honoring history while staying in harmony with nature. I stood there for a second holding those simple shoes, realizing even the smallest details here carries intention. It's not just a visit, it's a lesson in respect for culture, for the earth, and for the generations who built this place. And after this, I got handed over to another tour guide who's gonna take me through the Borobudur Temple itself. So goodbye to my other tour guide, and I welcome the new tour guide. Such an amazing man who speaks about 6 languages.
Maybe you're wondering why we sleeper to the temple. The temple closed for about 2 years during Corona, and then after we opened, there was some damage on the floor. They were caused by the shoes. You got the shoes on the floor, and then to protect the damage with the sleeper. But later, at the end of the tour, you can take home the sleeper.
Right here, we are briefed about the rules, things to do and what not to do when we get into the temple before we set sight to the temple.
You can catch what I mean because you can see the object, and then you can understand what I explain. Before leaving, anyone need restroom? Okay, no one anymore? Okay. Bono no sekai. Yeah. From here till here, what we call Rupa Dati means learning process. Matawa Bono no Gidatsu. Here, the top one, what we call Arubada, which means heaven or nirvana, matawa mokai no sekai, gokoraku. And then when you see from the top, the temple here, the form look like lotus flower. Lotus flower grow up the water. So the complex here used to be lake. You know lake? Mizumi. But after Merapi erupted, the ash covered the lake, and then
As he walks us through the different parts of the temple, each section carries its own meaning, its own story, its own sacred purposes. As he speaks, you start to see that this isn't just a building, it's a spiritual journey built in layers.
Tochi, wind, kaze, fire, heat.
He showed us the certain parts of the temples that we cannot enter. They are reserved only for the Buddhist priests. Sacred ground protected not only by walls alone, but by tradition, discipline.
But the key, don't climb stupa, don't sit stupa.
And standing here, listening to him, I felt this quiet sense of humility. Not everything is meant to be accessed. Not every door is meant to be open. Some spaces are meant to be respected from afar. And somehow, that made the temple feel even more powerful.
The Buddhist. The logo symbolize our hand to protect heritage. So if there's war or conflict, the UN army will come here to protect the image because the temple belong to UNESCO. UNESCO no maku.
As I climbed, placing my foot on the very first step, something shifted inside me. I became deeply aware of how privileged I am. To stand here, to touch history, to walk this path carved centuries ago. This isn't just a staircase, it's a journey through time. With every step upward, I feel it more. The heat, the effort, the silence between breath. All of it reminding me that nothing meaningful comes without intention. As I continue climbing, I realize every single step matters, every pause, every moment of reflection. Because when I finally reach the top, it won't just be about the view, it will be about the journey it took me to get here. And knowing deep in my heart that every step along the way was worth it. At my very first stop on the stairs, I paused just to catch my breath. And when I turn around, the view behind me, honestly, doesn't even feel real. The landscape stretches out endlessly. For a second, I just stand here in silence. Because sometimes the most powerful moments aren't at the top. They are in the pause, when you look back and realize how far you have already come. As we make our way to the top of the temple, step by step, the air feels different, lighter and almost sacred. Around me, tourists just like myself pause in awe. Cameras slowly lower, conversations phase into a whisper. Everyone is simply marveled by the wonder that has been handed down to us from centuries past. You can feel it in silence. This isn't just an ancient structure, it's a gift from history, a legacy carved in stone and preserved through time. Standing up here, surrounded by strangers who all share the same look of amazement, you realize we are not just visiting the past, we are witnessing it. Layer upon layer of art unfolds before my eyes, human figures carefully sculpted in the stone's walls. This isn't just a temple, it's history etched by human hands, a masterpiece shaped with patience, devotion, and vision. Every panel feels like a page from an ancient book, telling stories with a single spoken word. Standing here, running my eyes across the carvings, I realize this is more than just stone. It is real work of art, breathing, enduring, and whispering stories from centuries ago. Borobudur Temple was built in the 8th and 9th century by the Sailendra dynasty as a massive Mahayana Buddhist monument and pilgrimage site. Constructed from over 2 million volcanic stone blocks, it was designed as a symbolic journey towards enlightenment. It was abandoned around the 14th century, buried by volcanic ash and jungle. Later, rediscovered in 1814 during the British rule in Java. After major restoration led by UNESCO in the 20th century, it became a UNESCO World Heritage Site and remains the largest Buddhist temple in the world. And inside this bell-shaped stupas, there's a Buddha's image sitting peacefully within. Can you imagine that? From the outside, they look like simple stone domes, beautifully carved, perfectly patterned, but hidden inside, each one is calm, meditative Buddha, almost like a secret waiting to be discovered. Standing there, knowing that every one of these 72 stupas hold a figure of serenity inside. Isn't that just incredible? Across the entire temple, there are actually 504 Buddha statues, a total of 432 lines, the square terrace below. The remaining 72 are hidden inside these iconic perforated stupas above. And at the very highest point, one giant central stupa arises above everything, powerful and mysterious, yet it doesn't contain a visible Buddha status. Why is this so? It's these layers, these numbers, these hidden details that make Borobudur more than just a temple. The higher you climb, the more you realize every part of it was designed with purpose. from the top, breathtaking. I mean, you just need to visit this place to understand what I'm talking about. I believe this camera and the videos cannot do justice. I mean, just look around. Look at the top. Look around. Come, let me show you something. Come. Can you see that? It's just amazing and mind-blowing. Like, just look around. I wish I was living here. If there's anything called heaven, this is it. It's good and I mean, I'm short of words. I don't know what to say. Just look at the ingenuity of the builders to design these stone stupas and then place a serene Buddha image inside each one. That's the next level brilliance. From the outside, you see this perfectly shaped bell-like structure, but inside, there's calm, there's meaning, there's spirituality carved into stone. It makes you pause and really think about the vision behind this masterpiece. Isn't that amazing? Centuries ago, without modern technology, they created something this detailed, this symbolic, this powerful. Honestly, it leaves you in awe. Then you start noticing something. Some of the Buddha statues are missing their heads. At first, it feels strange, almost unsettling. These sacred figures, carved with such devotion, now incomplete. But history hasn't always been kind. Over the centuries, many of these heads were taken, and today, some of them sit far away in European museums. Standing here, looking at these headless statues, you can't but help but feel a mix of awe and reflection. Even in the broken states, they still carry power, they still carry presence, and they still carry history, which is what I felt here today. As my tour of Borobudur comes to an end, I take a moment to reflect on everything I've seen and experienced. From the moment I began climbing the stairs, I could feel the scale and significance of this historic site. The structure is massive, carefully built from volcanic stone, and every level reveals something new. The detailed relief carvings along the wall shows scenes of daily life and Buddhist teaching, giving insight in the culture and belief of the time it was built. Reaching the upper terraces, the 72 bell-shaped stupas immediately stand out, each one containing a seated Buddha statues inside. In total, the temple hosts 504 Buddha statues, spread across its different levels. Even the statues missing their heads reflect the long and complex history the temple has endured. Standing at the top, surrounded by other visitors from around the world, I understood why Borobudur is considered one of the greatest Buddhist monuments ever built. It is just impressive in size, but in meaning, design, and history. Visiting Borobudur has been both educational and inspiring, a true highlight of my journey in Indonesia. After a very long, eventful day of exploring, just when I thought the experience couldn't get any better, my tour guide had one more surprise for me. He took me to this incredible restaurant right by the riverside. The sound of flowing water in the background, the cool evening breeze, the soft golden lights settling everything. It felt like a perfect day to end the day. And then came the food. Authentic Indonesian dishes, rich in flavor, beautifully presented, and full of tradition. Every bite told its own story. Spices, herbs, recipe passes down through generations. Sitting here by the riverside, reflecting on the temple, the history, the climb, it all came together. The culture, the people, the atmosphere. It wasn't just dinner, it was perfect closing chapter to an unforgettable day.
I don't know about that, but you know how we do right here.
Please like, share and subscribe. Thank you very much for watching this video.